Hey, Tuesday night Total Schmidt Show. Let's do this. Total Schmidt Show Season 3 is upon us. Tune in every week. I talk to entertainers from all over the world. Singers, dancers, comics, musicians, drummers, blah, blah, blah. All kinds. Techs, even some cruise directors. Most of the entertainers I talk to work on cruise ships. If you ever wanted to know what entertainers do, how they get through their day, any of the behind-the-scenes stuff about entertaining, we'll talk about that stuff here, as well as we'll delve into some of the entertainers and some of their works, some of their albums coming up, some of the things they've done in the past, things you can look forward to in the future. All that stuff you can catch here on Total Schmidt Show. But either way, get yourself a pizza, a beer, some bourbon, light up a cigar, or some sort of joint, or whatever type of crutch or vice you need to get through the evening, and sit back and enjoy whatever it is I put together this week on Schmidt Show. You're welcome. Hey, welcome to Total Schmidt Show. How you doing? Hey, we're quickly reaching the end of season 3, which will end around Thanksgiving, and I'll take a multiple week break for the holidays. If you're listening to the show on any of the pod platforms, you already know that, maybe, sort of. Subscribe to the channel, even though we're going to be gone for a month. If you subscribe to the podcast when we're back in January, you can listen to the podcast on a regular basis. Or go to LennySchmidt.com. I have a cash wall on my website. You can join all kinds of different packages. They're simple. You join the site for free, and you get updates whenever I do a show or a podcast. You can join the podcast platform, which is $2 a month or $20 for the year, and you get all the video episodes of Total Schmidt Show seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4 as of next year. You can get those if you join the podcast platform. Also, you can get the supporter platform where you get extra videos and content and free tickets to shows and all kinds of stuff. Go to LennySchmidt.com. Check it all out. You can also follow us on the socials, Mr. Lenny Schmidt. I think that's a good place to go. So let's go to Mr. Lenny Schmidt and follow me on the platforms and all that good jazz. Bil Dwyer, there's a name, Chicago comic, friend of mine who I've known for several years, who also happens to live in Las Vegas, and I was in Las Vegas last week playing Brad Garrett, so I reached out to Bill, and he came out and we recorded the podcast. So he is a current co-host of Battlebots that goes on right there in Las Vegas live. You can go see the show, get tickets. He's a comic who worked all over the country. He's been on the Late Late Show, I believe, with someone, I don't know, Craig Ferguson. I think he was on that show. That's a credit I'm not really sure about. But he's a Chicago guy, a comic, been around for a while. He's a good friend of mine, and he's awesome. And he's great at Battlebots. I was there last time to watch him host the show. So we sat down, we had a conversation, talked about all that stuff. So why don't you sit back right now and enjoy my conversation with the one, the only Mr. Bil Dwyer.
I started a while ago.
We were at the gate.
I believe it is legal that you have to inform someone, and someone has to give consent. I didn't hear it from you or me.
That's what Capanera said too yesterday. Capanera was like, "You still taping?"
Oh, that guy. Love that guy. By the way, can I point out that I have thrown away the cap on my bottle of water?
Why is that?
If you know me, one of my pet peeves is if I'm watching a comic, especially in a taped TV show,
yes,
and they have a bottle of water and they take a sip and then they put the cap back on, I go out of my fucking mind.
Oh, do you really?
Yes. What are you, a spiller? What are you worried? What's the matter with you? What are you, shaky?
I gotta admit, when I take my cap off, I leave it on the stool next to the water.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
Don't put it back on.
Yeah.
Nobody's sneaking up behind you and roofing you.
So every time you see it, it drives you crazy?
It pretty much does, yeah. Yes.
Which is probably a million times.
I just, that's why I don't like, I just, when I go on stage, I like a glass of water.
Right.
Yeah,
I think that's better.
I like a glass of water. No straw.
Sometimes they'll do this, like they did the last ship I worked on. They'll set up the stage, do a sound check, everything, but they'll put a bottle of water out there for you.
Yeah.
But they don't open it.
Yeah.
So not only do I got to grab it, I can't just twist the cap. I got to grab the whole bottle and break the cap. You know what I mean? And to pull the cap off. My show's all messed up.
Wait till you get so old and so weak that you can't break the cap snap. Just wait.
Yeah.
You're on stage.
Yeah.
for your half hour.
Can someone help me with my water?
In your head, it's just going through. I gotta get some water. Where's a young buck? Where's a young buck in the crowd who can help me? My water.
Are you afraid to tell the crowd? I don't want them to think I'm weak.
Can you? You're up there. That would just take you out of every rhythm you had going.
Right.
Just if somebody, that'd be a great prank. Yeah. Oh, that'd be great. Just put somebody's
a cat that never comes off. Yeah, like
or it just keeps turning.
Yeah, just it's like bolted so it won't leave. Like, what the hell?
Oh God, that would be joyous. Oh, I would love to see that. Oh,
I know a handful of companies who would snap over that.
Oh yeah,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, okay. Sorry, dude, we're kidding. Here's the water. Just mess with you, man. It's not fucking funny, man.
Let's figure out how to do that to somebody. Yeah,
nice. I'll be carrying my water with me the rest of the week everywhere I go. Right. Everywhere. Where's Dwyer? Have you heard from Dwyer? Hell, why? I don't know. I'm bringing my own water to stage.
Oh man, see, that's why you have a glass of water. You don't have to open anything.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
What about a lot of countries they have boxed water. They don't even use bottles.
Yeah,
boxed water is better. You've seen that.
Yeah, it's right on the label.
What if you had a box of water up on stage? What a jackass you would look like. Then you have to stick a tiny straw into it.
Yeah,
like a juice box.
Yeah, it is like a juice box.
The size of the juice box.
Yeah,
or double is. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe they're bigger.
They make smaller ones too. You can get a small box of water, but you drink the whole thing.
Yeah,
it's too small.
Well, I mean, you drink the whole thing of this.
Yeah, well,
it's 8 ounces of water.
Right.
It's a glass. By the way, were you ever like? Are you always surprised? This is 10 ounces.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Well, you don't think about it. 10 ounces.
So one of the big boys.
Yeah. They instead of giving away gallons, they don't give away gallons of water anymore. You know what I mean? They've cut back on everything everywhere.
Who used to give you gallons of water? Who used to?
A lot of times when you got on a ship, they gave you a big fat water. You got a big, huge water.
Oh.
You're like, hey, it's like, welcome here, your water. Or they would be free water.
Right.
So, but over time, the water's gotten smaller and smaller and smaller.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Because you got to have water on the ship.
Oh, God, I drink a lot on the ship.
You never, But when you go down to eat at one of the buffets, which is really, that's why you go on a cruise, isn't it?
With the buffet.
If you're not working,
you
go there to eat.
Yeah.
Just to,
like
you've never eaten before.
They've got
like you've literally never had food before.
Yeah.
That's how you eat.
And people have those buffet plates.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With like the mashed potatoes, the roast beef, the ice cream, you know what I mean? All on one big plate, rice, bologna, just fucking.
That's Matt Knutson's great joke. Yeah. Try ordering that when you go to a regular restaurant.
That's great.
Could I have a plate of ham cubes, a side of ice cream, and a hard-boiled egg, please? Thank you. Whatever. I don't do it justice, but it's such a great bit.
Oh, it's the best. No fruit. Actually, no fruit's fine. Can I get pasta with that? And pizza, little slice of pizza as well.
And a midnight dessert bar.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got all kinds
because that's
of
the best time
to
eat dessert is midnight.
Well, all the best food's available late at night, too.
Is it?
No, that's the it's pizza and pasta. I will say this, like some of them have salad bars open late at night, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah. Remember when Wendy's had a salad bar? Fantastic.
I used to go there all the time. I used to love it.
Salad bar.
It used to be a $1.99 salad bar, I think, for a while. You said you just go in there and just get everything. Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be that guy who's just like, hey, and this, remember how good this was? Remember how good this was?
Yeah.
You know, these guys, they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know how good we had it. It's like, because their life sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. You you don't think like your kids, you don't think like a 22-year-old would love a $1.99 salad bar at Wendy's?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yet we bitch at them. What are they grousing about?
Well, it's not their fault they don't have the $1.99 salad bar. You know, the young generation, it's not their fault.
Nothing is their fault.
No, it's not right.
I mean, we have overbuilt everything.
Oh, of course.
You know what used to be by my house? A vacant lot.
Yeah.
There was a vacant lot.
Yeah.
And we could play on it.
Yeah.
And nobody said, "Hey, you kids, get off that vacant lot." And you know what was across the street from the vacant lot? That was a house down from me.
What?
Another vacant lot. Amazing. So if like somebody was using this vacant lot, we could go over there.
Oh, you had a second one. You guys were
Yeah.
lucky. Well, we had one called the field. We just called it the field.
Yeah.
I'll meet you at the field. And
Yeah.
we would be there all day long.
Right. And
From morning till night.
Right. That field is now, it's not a field anymore.
No, it's not. They built some sort of
Yes.
condo. Yeah.
Yes. And yet we and yet we bitch about these kids. Oh, they just stay inside all day. And yeah, because we've taken everything away from them. Everything. We've taken everything away from them.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's that many more pedophiles in the world, frankly. Like we were, they terrified us when we were growing up.
Right.
If they pull up the curb, you run.
Yeah.
You run.
Don't take
if
candy
anybody,
from a stranger.
if
You
anybody,
see bands,
yeah.
stay away from. Yeah. Right.
If anybody talks to you from their car, you run. You run.
Yeah.
And it was your mindset. And I think I just don't think there's that many more pedophiles now. I think the percentage remains the same.
You think so?
Yes. It's just that,
I think maybe our ability to be aware of them is higher than it was before because they have different venues now. Now it's a lot of internet type predators that are out there. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know what those people do.
Good. It would be terrible if you broke it down right now.
If you're looking at stuff on the internet, are you like, man, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm going to go out and find me a live kid.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No,
I think you're just staying right where you're at.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I guess the problem is who's putting these pictures up? Who's doing that?
Yeah.
You got to find that guy.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
Well, that's why there's always a bust about child porn somewhere, and it's always weird.
Yeah.
Some of the comics got nailed a month ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, John Reed, and a huge investigation.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. And it was at first you read it, you go, that can't be true, and then you read the whole article, and you're like, oh my god,
right?
It's like detailed,
But he's not setting up the shoot. I don't think.
No, but he's got. But
I mean, you shouldn't be looking. Obviously, you have a problem.
But the problem is if he, and I don't know about this, if he sent any of it to anyone else, he becomes part of the chain. It's a higher.
Oh yeah,
offense.
that's true.
Now you're what's the word I'm looking for? You're providing it or dealing or whatever. So if someone's, and that's how I guess the pedophile network works. Is there's a code word you
know what that guy is?
You're like lemonade. I love lemonade. Really?
Yeah.
All right. I'll send you some lemonade. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then now they just send picture back forth to each other.
And you know what you need? Trust to do that with somebody. You really, if that was, I wouldn't know how to,
to read a cop?
Yeah. How do you read how do you know that someone else is a pedophile?
Well, also, they do a lot of this online stuff. Like, I don't know if you know this, the girl.
No, I don't know this.
April Winter.
And I don't think you should either.
No, it's a good story. April Winter, that used to be on Modern Family. She played the youngest daughter.
Oh, yeah.
She works with the FBI and helps nail these guys. Because a lot of times they'll meet someone online and then they'll have a conversation and it'll be her voice.
Yeah.
And she'll talk. So she'll trick these guys. Will think they're meeting a 12-year-old girl.
Good.
Yeah, right. They get bust people all the time.
I think she had a weird life too. So
she did. She had a difficult thing with her parents and a whole bunch of stuff growing up.
She used to live in Glendale. I remember I saw her once at the Whole Foods.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
All right.
And she was one of those people that you're struck by how they just have a charisma.
Right.
Even at a young age, however old she was, 18 maybe. I hope, But anyway, it was just like, oh yeah, that's someone who should be on TV.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I didn't say hi to her.
That's what I'm missing.
Yeah.
I'm missing the charisma. Every time I look in the mirror before I go on stage, I'm like, what am I missing? It's the charisma.
That's a solid way to get out on stage.
It's the charisma. It's the charisma. The type of charisma when you're at Ralph's that someone goes, "Oh my god, that person needs to be on television."
I think. I don't know. I would never think to myself, Jesus. I think sometimes I might think, I'm not feeling very charismatic today, and I think it's you can I might be totally wrong. If I go, oh yeah, the charisma is just pouring out of me today, and I might be all wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
When I'm talking to someone, I don't know what I look like. I don't know if I'm being charismatic.
Right.
Right. Unless you're feeling it from them.
Yeah, and charismatic is kind of isn't open to interpretation, sort of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like one person's charisma is another person's asshole.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And I think I have the ability, if I'm talking to someone and they're not finding me charismatic or interesting at all, that's fine. I'm good with that. I'm out of here.
Yeah, you just leave.
I can I don't need to keep working you. Yeah. I don't need to. Come on.
How can I win this person over? I'm exhausted.
Wait. Let me tell you another story about my family growing up. This one's about my brother. Hold on. I don't have to do that.
Yeah.
I think if it's not working, I can sense it probably before you can.
I think that comes with age too, though. I do a bit similar to that, where the older you get, the more you know who you want to be with. You can tell in half a sentence.
Yeah.
If you want to spend time with anyone.
Right.
You just know right away.
I am also not afraid to tell someone, hey, let's get to the point now. Here we go.
Oh, that's great. No. I don't have that, dude. I wish I had that.
I mean, not everybody.
Still.
But, sometimes you want to go, okay, here we go. Come on now.
Let's wrap this up, buddy.
Here we go. Yeah. You don't need to wrap it up, but we don't need as many details. Because it's not the details. The devil is not in there. There's nothing there. There's nothing in your details. Boy, it was hot out that day. Okay, I figured it was sure. August. Yeah.
Relative to the story? No, I don't think so. You said August, Midwest, summer. I got it.
Yeah.
Probably hot.
Yeah.
Humid? Throw that in there. Don't throw it in there.
I got it. Just let's find, where are we going here? Yeah. Some people need the train tracks. Some people
I
need
just
this.
need the destination.
But they're doing, they're this.
Tell me A and B and how to get there. That's
right,
it.
Yeah.
A little straight line.
Yeah. But not everyone should be telling stories.
No, I know that.
Right. That's why
I try to be so polite. I can't. I don't know. I have a friend there's a guy named Stanley Ullman out of New York. He's an old comic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you might know him. Been around forever.
Yeah.
He's a funny dude. But people would come up. He's been those old school New York guys, right?
Yeah.
And he knows the circuit. He's been around for decades.
Yeah.
So people come up to him after shows, go, I got a joke for you.
Yeah.
And he goes, I've heard all the jokes. And somebody go, no, you haven't heard this one. He goes, okay, but if I've heard it anyway, I'm going to stop you. And the guy goes, okay. And he goes, there's a deer, and then there's a Chevrolet. I've heard it. No, you haven't. And then he will repeat it back to you. No, the deer and the Chevrolet drive down the road there, and the Santa Claus says, what are you doing in my car? And the guy go, yes. I said, all right, I'm going to go now. Thanks.
That's great.
Yeah, it was funny. He used to do it all the time.
Now, see, I also will listen to somebody knowing that I don't have to listen to him for long.
Okay.
If you're at the grocery store and, somebody starts talking to you, it's not going to be 10 minutes. It's not going to be 15 minutes.
Right.
It's going to be maybe 90 seconds.
Right.
And then you can move on.
Right.
That's
like,
and even then it's like long.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be mean. But it's
right.
like, obviously, this person needs to reach out. Obviously, they found me something. They
right.
see my face,
right.
my body language, whatever, and they go, I can talk to this guy.
Right.
Okay, well, go ahead. Just,
it's going to be relatively short.
Yeah, it's not going to ruin your day.
Have you ever been in the same scenario? Same scenario with someone that starts up a conversation with you, and you're pretty sure it's going to be a quick, we're in and out the door. And they sit down in the middle, and they'll look for a chair, and they'll sit, and they'll look at a motion for you to sit, and then you're like, what is that? This is a performance now? I didn't realize.
Yeah. But where's this happening? Where is this happening?
Well, I'm always thinking
in a green room probably with another.
A food court in Vegas is always thinking. Like if you're walking through there, you're like, how many times you're walking? Hey, what's up? Good to see you.
Yeah.
And you're like, I got to go do whatever. And then somebody starts telling you a story, and then you sit down and you're like, oh, I don't know. This is not, this isn't my sit down pace. Did you notice? I did this real quick. I gave you all the signals. I looked at this twice, just to be clear.
Yeah. And again, a lot of people can't read the signals.
I know. I know.
Like this is a big signal.
Yeah, that's
if someone's talking to you and they're just, You're literally looking for an escape.
You're looking for anything.
Yeah. Sorry, what's that?
Yeah, sorry, you were what?
The traffic was bad that day. Okay, and it was the 4th of July. Right, yeah, I understand. Yeah. Or the step. I mean, that's just body language.
Yeah, I
use a step.
I use my daughters all the time now. I almost always go, I got to call. You know what? Something came with my daughter. I got to call my daughter. It's really important.
Yeah.
I'll do it it's my daughter. I got to take it.
But doesn't that bother you that you have to lie? You have to lie to somebody to do something. Yeah, but you can't tell someone the truth.
Yeah, it's almost one of those easy lies, though. It's a one where no one gets hurt. You know what I mean?
You get hurt. I know. You're lying. But you're a liar. Maybe you've never lied in your life. And this motherfucker
is making
because of his story makes you a liar.
So you had to drop your morals as a human being. Your moral compass is off because of this guy.
Because of this guy. Because he sat down at the fucking food court.
So then I had milk and it was sour and I had to go back out.
Oh yeah, I gotta. And you. Oh, look at that. So now you've become a liar. Oh. And you walk away. Am I going to hell? What's happening now? It's not a mortal sin, but it might be my only sin.
That's your only sin?
I'm just saying. I don't know.
Okay.
Who are you?
Right.
Are you that guy when he takes a sip of coffee and he goes, "It's my only vice"?
Yeah.
Oh, is it? What about being an arrogant asshole? How about that? That's your only vice? Really?
Yeah.
Never said anything bad about anybody.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. Coffee.
Yeah.
That's it for you? Wow. Good for you.
Live a little. Live a little.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Or maybe be honest with yourself, you big liar. It's not your only vice.
I mean, you have a core issue with lying. That's the core.
Probably because I lie. Okay. Probably because I lie. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to lie, but I lie. Yeah. Or maybe I want to lie. You know, I'm not in therapy. I had a good joke when I would say, like, after I got divorced, it was recommended that I go to a therapist.
Yeah.
I don't know by who. I don't know who was so nosy to fucking tell me to go to
who
a
got
therapist.
up all in your business?
Yeah, what the fuck? What are you, a therapist? But man, when you're choosing therapists, what you don't want to do is when you talk to them about yourself, you don't want them to gasp.
Yeah.
You know, like,
right.
All right, Sonny.
Yeah.
I don't think you're for me.
I think our time's up. I'm going to give you a card.
If you make them shiver.
For another, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a therapist. Wouldn't that be like, that'd be the therapist you want. Just a guy who just shocks so easily. And then you just keep
the whole session is
it's
like you're browbeating this guy every single. Jesus!
Everything you tell him,
Jesus, all of it,
jumps,
all of it. Jesus,
he jumps a little bit. That would be that's your.
And then
therapist.
I killed her. Yeah.
It's no, I didn't.
Did you sign that form yet? Oh yeah. Okay. Crap, I can't tell you.
That's your therapist.
Yeah.
As opposed to the therapist who just when you come in and you sit down, he goes, "What's your problem?" That's a rough therapist.
Yeah. The little tough love guy.
Yeah. Is he tough love? Yeah.
Some people, different therapy for different people, but I don't know the tough love guy. Yeah. Usually, you don't respond well.
I've never done a lot of therapy, but I've heard people talk about it, and sometimes there's like coloring involved or drawing a picture, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
I did a lot of therapy.
I did that. Single therapy?
Did
you do it?
I did it all. I did therapy.
You did it with your lady when you were married.
We did. Well, we had a pattern that was fun. This was fun. I was there when I was younger, but then my upbringing, my brother's name got changed in a hospital. That's the type of life I live.
Have you told that story?
We're gypsies.
Have you told that story?
I don't think I've told that story on here. I might. Okay. Maybe I'll do it today. But it's
so ridiculously great.
Yeah, but we were.
our upbringing wasn't the greatest. So I went to teen therapy, alot when I was a little kid.
Oh,
but when I got married, at some point we went to couples therapy. We went a lot of couples therapy.
Right.
But we had a routine, and the routine was this: we would go into couples. And by the way, I am not in any way saying I was perfect. You know what I mean? I was, and I've never made fun of my ex. I don't do that shit.
Yeah.
But at the time, things were toxic and was not good. We were both in a bad place.
Yeah.
But we would go into therapy, and she would unload about everything I ever did, everything. She would talk like the first handful of sessions.
Yeah.
And I would go, yeah, and I was owning up a lot of it. I was going, yeah, you know what? I screwed that up, and I was really sorry.
You should be doing it in therapy.
So, but the problem is, every time we were with the therapist, and the therapist ever once, even for a second, took my side or said I had a point, we changed therapists almost immediately.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It happened 3 times. 3 times.
Yeah.
We can't see her anymore. I go, I didn't like her for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I go, now I think she's okay. Now you want it? Yeah, we need it. All right. So we would go, and then it would start over again. She would spend the first few weeks talking about the same, and very dramatic. And then he didn't kind of go, I know, again, I remember that situation. There was an improv night that was famous in our relationship.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what happened. So we kept changing. And then after I got divorced, I saw a therapist on my own, and that one probably changed my life.
Oh, okay.
That's the one that changed everything. There was the post-divorce, me going, I got to figure out where my head's at.
I know when you're in couples therapy and you're the bad guy, like if the therapist says, well, now, says to your wife, well, now, you have to take some responsibility, and you're like, yeah, get her, doc. Yeah, you get her.
Yeah.
She's got to take some responsibility. Yeah, you get her, doc.
See, that's where therapy is not helpful.
Our first therapist died. I remember he died.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. I wonder if we killed him. I wonder.
Yeah, he could.
Was it like he was gardening?
The stress
of
your stories.
Oh, those Dwyers.
Fucking Dwyers. I knew that'd be the end of it.
I can't solve the puzzle that is the Dwyers.
That's crazy. Are there other? That'd be great. There's a whole room of people out there that have tried to solve the quagmire of the Dwyers.
He scratches in the dirt, Dwyers.
Yeah. Keep someone ready. Dwyers, this room over here. Come over here. Come on. Walk in, there's a whole bunch of old neighbors and friends. Hey, whoa, you met the Dwyers. Holy shit. Yeah, give me a drink. What's going on?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, the therapy after the divorce changed me. It worked.
Good.
But you're right. Therapy only works if you take it honestly and you look at yourself. So nothing changed till that happened. Because for years I was doing that. I was doing fucking. I want to win this session. Like every session was. I won today. I won.
Yeah.
It didn't really register till after that. I was like, I think I'm doing this wrong.
I don't feel any better.
Yeah, I don't feel better at all. Now she's angrier.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
And then I think maybe individual therapy, maybe sometimes you're just not going to feel that good. You're going to be like, oh, I discovered something bad about myself.
Oh, in fact, yeah, my therapist told me, he goes, at one point you're going to hate me. He goes, you're not going to want to come in. You're going to be angry. He goes, just ride out the process. Like, trust me, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And there were sessions where I was yelling at him, like, fuck you. I was so mad. I mean, it was rough, but yeah, it made a difference. He was a good guy.
Yeah. All right. And they're not supposed to see you outside of therapy.
It's weird.
Like if they pass you on the street, they're supposed to. I'm not to talk to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ran into.
That's why I get furious sometimes when I see it on TV and they see their therapist and they actually talk to you at a party or. Yeah,
that's weird because I've run into people at grocery stores, therapists before.
Yeah.
And it's always been a quick little. You know what I mean? We don't go. I'm like, hey, there's none of that, dude. Remember my fucking story? That was fucked up, dude. I told him the story about.
You got somebody with you.
Yeah, my brother.
Therapist.
Dude, remember I told you about my brother? It's him. This is him. This is Mike. This is Mike.
I told him everything
I
about
told him everything.
You.
The fight, the whole deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll see you Thursday.
Yeah. How does that guy? I don't know how you be a therapist, man. You're just. Everybody just
I don't know because I
throwing
can't.
Everything. Just hey, here's another thing to put on your shoulders. Hey, how about this? And they're supposed to just right. Well, here's the answer to that.
Right.
How do you?
How do you feel about that? What makes you? You know, I know. I get it's a guiding thing, but it's a lot of information to be dumped on you.
Yeah,
and a lot of it is heavy and traumatic.
Yeah. Well, they also say that therapists, psychologists are also the craziest people too.
Yeah, most of them are all in therapy. Almost every single one of them are in some. Every
because
therapist I've had
it.
been in therapy. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And I would imagine you'd have to go to therapy if your job was to listen to people tell you about all their shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you think you need to go, I got to talk to someone else.
Yeah.
All the shit that's in my fucking
Maybe
head
that's what they're writing down. Like you're reminding them of something. They're like, oh, I got to
cover this.
My guy about that. Yeah. Oh.
This is the thing again.
Yeah. I never had a vacant lot. You know? Maybe that's why I'm angry.
That makes sense. That makes sense. We're in the city kids. All right. That's great.
Now, how long do you like to do these podcasts for?
Because
I don't want this to go on too long, and neither do you.
Right.
Right.
Why? Do you got to go somewhere right now?
No.
So far,
but I want to make sure that we keep being interesting.
We keep it,
and we got to keep.
Well, the good thing is
I just got to keep getting better. That's
I keep it around.
Pressure.
Well, I like the fact that at the midway point you're checking in. And you're going, and you're like, where are we at right now?
Midway.
Should I raise the bar or should I turn it down a notch?
Years ago, I did a they weren't calling a podcast then. It was someone's like show.
Like a radio show?
But it was an audio. It was basically, I guess, an early podcast.
Okay.
With a bunch of comics,
Right.
So we get me and another comic. We get high beforehand, so we're laughing and scratching. We're having a ball, and the guy who runs it is not particularly good at hosting, a bunch of comics.
Right.
Yeah,
he's getting run over a little bit.
So after an hour, he's like, "All right, you guys, thanks a lot." And I get up to leave, and he goes, "Hey, where are you going?" And I go, "That's it, right? An hour." And he goes, no, we got another hour. I go, what? I wanted to say, are you kidding? Like, Letterman does an hour and he's good at this. Why do you think you could do 2 hours? Oh, man.
I don't know.
It was terrible.
I keep my podcast, they always come in under an hour. Like, you know what I mean? 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
I listen to other podcasts, but I can't listen. Some of these guys have 4-hour podcasts. I'm like, I don't have 4 hours to listen to a podcast.
Yeah. Well, that's just a radio show.
And I don't.
I mean, that's like listening to Howard Stern back in the day, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, but at least
he was interesting.
And with Howard Stern, it was 4 hours. And I'm not taking anything away from what he did because obviously I loved him back then too.
Yeah,
he had commercial breaks. He had it wasn't 4 hours of nonstop content, which these pods are sometimes.
His commercial breaks were amazing.
Yeah,
because they were about 20 minutes long.
Sure.
And it wasn't.
We get to the point there were so many sponsors where they just it was always these out of the box.
I mean, like every other radio show, it's like it's 12 after you guys. We got to take a break. Okay?
Right. He was like they would have to catch. In fact, they would run late and catch them all up at the back end of the hour.
Yeah, like nobody. You never heard Howard saying, "Well, we're coming up to the 10 o'clock hour, so I'm going to be getting out of here."
He would say, "We got to pay the bills." And even they would have to write, "Dude, we got to pay the bills. We got to do this. We have to do." And they would push it to the last minute, and he would do 7 minutes of straight commercials at the end of the hour.
Yeah,
just do them all.
Yeah. It was kind of amazing.
Yeah,
it was like,
well, it's great because it almost gave you a break where you're like, oh, good, I have to pay attention for 10 minutes, right? Right.
Yeah, I was watching a Martin Lawrence comedy special once, like his second one, right?
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, oh, this wasn't as good. And I was watching it with Chris Fairbanks. We were on the road somewhere, and it had commercial breaks in it because it was on Comedy Central. It had commercial breaks, and I was like, "Oh, this is great! We get to take a break. We get to talk about the jokes, And it was so much better than I thought it was.
Yeah,
I was like, this is a great hour special. This is great.
Oh, that's
Maybe
great.
It's not as good as his first one. I don't know.
Yeah,
but this one's great.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
right on.
Comedy on stand-up comedy on TV is it's a lot. You better bring it for, 50 minutes or whatever.
Yeah. For a full special.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I don't think everybody should be doing a new hour every
Yeah,
year.
that's the argument, especially with YouTube now, and everybody lots of people go, I just put up my 6th special. I ran into somebody a little while ago at a coffee shop. I just put my 6th special up.
Yeah.
And they're 20-minute videos that they put on YouTube, and they call them. There used to be a time when they called something a special was a special.
Yeah.
Like I did 4 on 800 Pound Gorilla, and they kind of got streamed. And I got stuff on Sirius.
Yeah.
And they called them specials, and I was like, man, I feel weird doing that.
Yeah.
It's not.
How long were they?
They were almost an hour.
Yeah.
45 minutes to an hour.
Right.
And they were different. Everyone was a different show, but they were. I just feel weird. To me, specials used to be the HBO special.
Yeah.
It was a big deal.
It was.
And a lot of went into it. So, but now when you watch them, there's so many of them out there. That you watch them and they're not that great.
I think I think it's a hard thing to do.
It is hard
to be an extra special stand-up comic, and that's what it used to be. Like a special is special, you know.
Right.
If somebody got one, you'd be like, oh, I gotta, Dennis Miller on HBO back in the day. Those first couple, you're like, whoa.
And when they came out, they were a big deal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was big. It was big for HBO.
Yeah.
And it's like I gotta watch this.
Yeah.
It's on 11:30. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
And they were so good.
And those are the early HBO days, too, where nothing was streaming either.
Yeah.
You had to catch it or replay on HBO 2 an hour later or whatever. You know what I mean? You had to time it.
Yeah. And again, that's the thing that we bitch about, these kids nowadays, they can watch whatever they want, whenever they want,
Yeah.
Well, also, they're missing a sense of community then,
Yeah, right.
We used to, if there was a show on and it was on, it's Saturday at 7 o'clock, and you were out playing, you were like, oh, I got to go home. I got to watch this.
Right.
Hey, it's the new cartoon preview show Saturday mornings. I got to go watch this.
Oh, right.
I'll see you guys later. Oh, I got to go do that too.
Right.
Hey, can I watch it over at your house? Anyway,
Yeah, right.
And then you could talk about it.
Yeah, plus you got together to watch like the premiere of The Sopranos or the premiere, you know what I mean? You did that stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't do that stuff anymore because you can watch it whenever you want. You can watch it at 3 a.m. in your bed on your phone.
Right. But HBO still does it. I think HBO does that best because, Sunday nights, 9 o'clock, that's when I watch John Oliver, you know?
Right.
As soon as it comes on, you know, I'll watch it, and I love it. It's that TV that you're, what do they call it? That type of TV. My brain.
Smart TV?
No.
Consistent TV?
Not engagement TV, but not occasion.
Events?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
But that's not
topical. With this podcast, just
Jesus
two old guys trying to figure out where it's
world's worst thesaurus. It's like you and me. It's like this is a game that old men play.
Yeah, right. Just saying the word special. No, he said special.
Appointment TV is what I was looking for.
Appointment
TV.
Oh, I never even heard that phrase before.
You've never heard that?
No, appointment TV.
Yeah.
Is that like in the old days then when they had a time?
Yeah. That would be like Saturday night. They say people wouldn't go out on Saturday night so they could watch All in the Family, Mary Tyler Moore, MASH, and whatever else.
Well, Thursday became that with Seinfeld and Friends. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you might be staying in on Thursday. This was Saturday.
Yeah, right.
And then Carol Burnett to bring it home, baby.
Yeah, right.
But again, that doesn't make the world any better or worse than what it is now. Just different.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah. No, it's just different. They have different. I talked to my daughters about that. How old are your kids?
Well, my oldest one is 37.
Oh wow! So you're way past the young. Because my kids are in their 20s.
Yeah.
I thought you had a kid or two in your 20s.
No, I got grandkids now.
Oh wow! Right on. All right.
I got 2 grandkids.
Good for you, buddy.
Yeah.
That's great. How's it
feel
being grandpa?
I didn't break the chain. That's all I did.
Yeah, but now you can do it.
I had the one, and then she kept it going.
But you'll be a perfect grandfather.
I'm not bad. They like me.
I think you'd be the perfect.
I don't know if there is a perfect grandfather.
You're pretty good. They call you Grandpa Bill, Papa, Wawa. What do they call you?
Yeah, that's good though. Yeah, but you got to figure out your name. Yeah. That's the thing. As a grandfather, I am Pops.
Pops. All right. Yeah. I like it.
That's what I asked for. I asked for Pops.
You asked for Pops.
Yeah.
I like it. Right on.
Yeah, because they'll say, "What do you want to call?" And if they don't want to call you that, then you know. then they'll come up with something else.
Right.
But apparently they like Pops. They call me Pops.
All right.
Yeah.
Good, man.
Right.
That's
You
great.
know, when they asked Michael Jordan, what do you want your grandkids to call you? He said, Michael. I'm not kidding.
Did he really?
Yeah. I thought that was great, too.
Okay, all right.
I thought that was pretty great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael. Yeah.
That'd be great if his grandkids had to call him Michael, but his kids had to call him Dad.
Well, yeah, you can't have your kids call you Michael.
I
would, if I was Michael Jordan, I might have my grandkids call me Air. I might.
Would you?
Yeah.
Air.
Yeah.
Air.
Hey, Air.
Hey, Air.
Air Jordan. Air. Well, what was Michael's nickname? I mean,
Mike, we didn't really Mikey.
You know, they used to call LeBron King James, but it wasn't like a great nickname for
MJ
him.
was MJ.
Yeah. But that doesn't say anything about his abilities, you know?
Yeah, but one thing also for a while they just called him Jordan because he was such a drastic, you know what I mean? He blew up, you know. I mean, even as a Bulls fan, I know some people might say our stupid argument about LeBron and I don't think you can argue decades. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
different times. The game was totally different when Jordan played. Jordan used to get fucking mugged.
Yeah.
You know, you ever watch those old clips? You're like, oh, that's illegal. All that's illegal now.
Yeah.
All of it. Like all the fucking grabbing his leg and his hand check, all of it, man. I mean, there was even
it's like when they talk about, especially when they talk about like football, like in the 50s,
oh,
they'd be like,
God.
These offensive linemen were 5'10" and 195 pounds.
Yeah.
Right. But in today's game, they would be big.
Yeah.
They would, you know, you can't take away the greatness of a guy because of when he grew up.
Right.
And he wasn't pumped full of, you know, steroids
all the stuff
and
we
whatever.
have. Yeah,
all
exactly.
This great stuff we have now.
Yeah.
You know, like Raisin Bran. He didn't have that.
Yeah.
All this great stuff
Yeah.
that you can shove into people and they'll become gigantic.
Well, I think I'm always, one of the things that blows me away the most is I think about the complete games by pitchers years ago.
Yeah.
Back then, you didn't have I mean, sure, there was cocaine. I mean, I'm sure, I don't know if they were using it or not, but for the most part, there's not your body's got to heal. These guys would go out every day and throw 9 innings.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, how is that even possible?
Right.
You know, that's pretty badass for back then with the food and the way it was. You know?
Right. Well, I think there was a different way. I mean, obviously, there was a different way of handling pitchers then, but also they weren't, you know, ruining this from an early age.
Right.
You know.
Well, a big
imagine overworking your arms so much.
Well, that's where
you can't do more than.
Well, the MCL ACL situation has been a problem because of the muscle mass that we put on our bodies. Like our skeleton can only handle so much.
Yeah.
And the tendons can only handle so much. The more muscle you put on it doesn't just mean your tendons are going to be okay.
Yeah, like mine, I'm fine.
Yeah, you're ripped. You could not put another ounce of muscle on you.
Yeah. If I get any more muscly,
I know.
Oh man,
it's uncomfortable.
I might get hurt.
I know.
Yeah.
So
you gotta it's that fine line you gotta walk, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know,
you gotta be a little soft.
Who do you want to? Yeah, I mean, it's muscle, but it's not too muscly. Yeah. I'm right there. What's his name? Who used to? Maybe it was Sandy Cove, one of the great pitchers of all time. He'd like in the off season, he had a farm and he'd throw rocks at the barn.
Yeah.
You know,
that
was his workout.
What movie was that? Rocky 3 or Rocky 4? The one where he goes to Russia and goes to the back hills.
I think that's Rocky 4.
Yeah. But yeah, he trains in that old school, flipping a tree trunk.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. You know what I mean?
God, that movie. I see people love that movie, and I'm not. I can't remember Rocky. Who was the bad guy in Rocky 3?
Oh, it was
Mr. T.
Clubber Lang, wasn't it?
Mr. T.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Clubber Lang. Yeah.
But
and that was Hulk Hogan was in that too.
That one, I love that one. That was a great one.
That's 3. Yes. You love 3?
I like 3.
What's your favorite?
I got to go with 1, man. One's
1.
A classic.
And then what's your order?
Classic. I don't. Yeah. How many?
Sounds like you go 1, 3. Huh?
How many?
I just do 4. I don't know the other ones. No one's putting the Tommy Machine Gun one.
I like what
anywhere. No one's putting that anywhere.
That's not even
near
the library
top.
anymore. I say. I know where it is. I think 1, 3, 2, 4 is a little. 4 is much. You know what I mean, 4 is a little much, but it might be in the 4th spot. After that, I don't know what's after that.
I know 2 is supposed to be great. I don't think I've ever watched it all the way through.
Okay.
Yeah, but I love 1. I just remember. Yeah.
I think 2 is probably, maybe I should go 1, 2, 3. Because I thought 2 is a really good sequel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what.
It wasn't
Yeah,
cheesy.
he was rich. He was rich, and he was ruining himself. And
no, he was
know?
still this. No, 2, 3, he was ruining himself.
No, oh no, but I mean 2, he was buying cars, he was buying minks, you know. But he had lost. He wasn't getting any fights, and he was getting, you know.
Yeah.
He looked like a normal, like, you know,
right
guy. And then in 3, he was just super ripped.
Right. And he was the superstar.
Yeah.
By that, yeah.
Right. Yeah, because he figured something out at the end of 2.
Because he loses the first fight, and then he doesn't want to fight again.
In 2?
Yeah, no, in the first fight. He loses in 1.
Oh,
you know,
right, yeah.
And then he goes, remember, he says no rematch.
I don't want one.
So, but then they talk him in and do the rematch in 2.
Right.
And neither one of them want to do it. You know, and Apollo doesn't want to do it because I don't think he wants to lose. I think he was like, that guy was, and you know, and there's some great acting in that movie. Yeah. Where I think he really was, he was really like, that guy that was too much. I don't want to fight that guy again.
Burgess Meredith, I think, got nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah,
supporting actor. For Rocky.
Yeah, right.
What happened there?
God, he was great.
You having problems with your?
My tech crew is a little off.
My mic's fine. I hope my sound is okay. I'm way back.
Yeah.
So you're not getting you might not be getting the depth of my voice. I don't know.
Well, I can't. I got to change this recording. Not now. Everything's fine. We're good.
I have an alarm going off in my house. I get the smoke detector battery needs to be replaced.
Oh, do you?
And I didn't have a C. Yeah. And man, it's just enough to drive you a little batty, you know. And then you worry about the animals. They don't know what it is.
Yeah.
They have no idea what a smoke, but doesn't seem to bother them too much.
What do you live on a farm? How many animals do you have?
I got 2 cats and a dog.
Oh my gosh! All right.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. Yeah, the cats are spectacular. Well, one of them is. Then the other one is coming around on me. But I haven't picked her up. She's 5 years old. I haven't picked her up.
What? She didn't start that early?
Haven't picked her up once.
Wow. All right.
Maybe I picked her up a couple of times when she was a kitten.
Yeah.
But something happened, and she just
doesn't like you. Doesn't want to be.
She likes me now. She likes me now. Yeah.
Okay.
But she did not. Yeah.
Early on.
And then the dog is, the dog's a dog and is having a great time.
I love the dog, man. What kind of dog do you have?
Mini bull terrier.
That's all right. That's nice. The little dog. I like little dog.
Yeah.
We have a pug.
Well, he's 35 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's not tiny, but I love pugs.
Yeah.
But your pug is probably well, no, I think of Frenchies are so crazy. But pugs can be kind of nuts too.
Oh, but he's crazy.
Yeah.
I love him.
My dog's not crazy at all.
When I come home and all he wants to do is, the whole time I'm home, he just play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And does he have that weird pug bark?
No, he's got a pretty significant
a good
bark. It's still very high. He's still kind of puppyish.
Yeah.
So it's like like, hey, Rick, calm down. Like when you're making him food, I always crack him up. He barks nonstop when Anna's feeding him, my daughter.
Yeah.
And I go, she's making the food.
Right.
And she teaches him. It was remarkable. She teaches him to be patient and sit.
Yeah.
And he does.
Right.
Just be patient. He'll turn around and make it.
Then you're gonna get to this point where you put the food bowl down and you go, wait.
That's what he's doing now.
Wait.
No, he's been doing that from day one.
Yeah, and you make him wait a minute. You make him wait a literal minute. Like maybe the amount of time that a stranger's going to talk to you at a grocery store.
That's a lot of time. I don't know if I want to do that to the dog.
You just sit there. He can sit there. What else has he got to do? He's a fucking dog.
He's starving now. He's fucking hungry. He only eats when you give him food.
What's his name? Ray?
Rigatoni.
Ray?
Rigatoni.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll call him Rig for short. So.
Yeah. See, people might think you named it after John Riggins.
That's the second time someone said that to me this week.
This week?
Or no. This week it was Riggs from not John Riggins from.
Oh, Riggs from Lethal Weapon.
Yes, Riggs from Lethal Weapon. Mel Gibson. So it was Mel Gibson fan. I'm like, no, it's not. It's Rigatoni.
Yeah. Riggs is a good name for a dog, though.
Yeah, I like that.
Rigatoni's good.
Yeah,
but you got to shorten it.
Yeah. Yes. Right. I like that.
Yeah. See, yeah. My dog's official name is Talladega.
Okay.
But we call her Tally.
Yeah, that's cool.
But she was a show dog. So I got her as an adult.
Okay.
Yeah. So her full name is Triumph Talladega.
All right, right on.
Because she's from the Triumph Mini Bulls.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Oh, so she is like royalty. You get like a badass.
She's won a couple
like
things.
A star. Yeah. Right on.
And you get a show dog, especially a bull terrier. They don't sit for you because they're show dogs. They present.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Because you ever see? They never ask a dog to sit. They're always getting their legs out, so they can sit there, so they can stand there, looking as good as possible.
Right.
Like us.
Yeah.
You want to look your best, stand up straight, you lazy piece of shit.
That's true. Yeah, that makes sense.
Look at it. Why are we sitting? We should be standing up. We're stand-up comics. I host a show where I stand the whole time.
I know. I'm impressed with that.
I never sit down. I'm not a king. I'm not royalty. I'm hosting a show. But a lot of hosts, of course. Debbie, that might be a decent late night show.
What?
You're just standing up the whole time when you're talking to people. You're just standing up. People go out of their fucking minds.
Just to see you stand?
Did you
have guests on the show?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But I don't think people could stand. Literally, I don't think they could. They'd be like, what are we doing here?
People have been busy.
Why are we standing up,
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are we standing?
Plus, from taping that when the show isn't only an hour, it takes several hours to tape the show because you get, you know what I mean? I know you're doing it in real time.
But talk shows are done in real time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good point.
Yeah. I didn't realize that when I was in college, we went and saw Johnny Carson, and his guest was David Letterman. So it was really cool, and there was a bunch of us. We were there on a broadcast fraternity thing.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah. And I was like, look at this. It's like, we start at 5 and we're done at 6.
Really?
Yeah, and Johnny swore during it.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, shit. And then, we all just,
yeah, Johnny swore.
When we watch this tonight, we'll know what he said. Yeah, it was great. Yeah. I mean, just to have two heroes on the show.
Dude, that's a cool thing to see. I would love to have seen that, yeah.
When I was in high school, right, I'm a senior in high school, and they had us fill out a thing, like for the yearbook, where you born, what's your favorite ice cream, whatever. They, put just for shit, put in the yearbook, right? You got to fill pages.
Right.
So they go, who's your idol? And he had been on the Tonight Show like maybe twice, right? And I just wrote down David Letterman.
No way.
I know no one else wrote it down, but I was just like, this guy. Like when I first saw him, I was like, this guy is special.
Yeah.
Like he just, man, he was just. It would have been so cool to see him live at the Comedy Store.
Yeah, right.
Before as he was getting those Tonight Show spots.
Yeah, and he was developing who he was.
Yeah, that would have been amazing. Because I saw Jay Leno, in the 80s, before he ever got the Tonight Show, when he would go on Letterman.
Yeah.
And he'd sit down and just crush.
Right.
But you'd see him at the Improv and, 20 minutes. It was, it was a showcase club.
Right.
So everyone would do 20 minutes. And it was just, bam, just hammer.
Yeah.
He was the best.
Yeah.
And then, he got on TV and he got kind of milquetoast,
No, he totally, well, I remember his early specials before the Tonight Show. There was still an edge to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He had a little edge.
Yeah.
And he was a great writer. He's always been a great writer.
Yeah. But he never did a TV special.
No, we did a Showtime special.
Jay?
Yeah. Because Mike and I watched it as kids constantly, and that's one of the things that made us. It was like an hour.
Because I thought the word was he never did a special because he never wanted to burn that material.
No, I know for a fact because we watched it on Showtime almost daily.
Really?
It's when Showtime first came out.
Man, all right. So you're looking it up.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, I'll reminisce about Jeff Rosenthal told me he saw Jay Leno. He came to his college, and Jay did 45 minutes of material, and then he did 45 minutes of crowd work, and then he finished with his classic 45 minutes. Like,
really?
What a great show that would be.
Dude, that's insane.
Oh, man, yeah. That's a great, great show. And you know what? If people want to see crowd work, then they want to see crowd work. A lot of crowd work, though, is just a lot of, where are you from? And who's this? Who's this?
Yeah, I do. I try to do I do a lot of crowd work, especially in the ships. And I do a little bit here, but I don't do it when Brad's here because Brad does all crowd work.
It's all crowd work.
So it's pointless. So I don't even touch it or do it.
You have to respect
the
man whose name is on the
But
I
try to make something up on the spot when I'm talking to the crowd. I hate to go into this whole, you know what I mean?
But right.
And a lot of people work the crowd that shouldn't be working the crowd.
Right. Also, it's a one-man show you're doing.
Yeah.
You're on stage for whatever, half hour, 45 minutes, right? I'm not sure, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's always, but it's only you. It's like, here we go. Here's Lenny Schmidt. There's not an opener, feature, headliner.
Right. Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
So you get to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You want to talk to the crowd. That's great.
Right.
There's nobody following you who does all crowd work.
Right.
Or there's nobody in front of you screwing up the crowd work.
Right. Right.
Because that's the worst.
Yeah.
Somebody does, like, I didn't know, like, when I was headlining early on, like, I had a guy, like, do crowd work for, 25 minutes in front of me. And they were like, this guy's great. He does all crowd work. I was like, oh, okay. And then you get on stage.
Yeah.
And people are like, hey, wait, nobody asked me what my name was. Hey, it's like, no, I'm gonna talk.
I'm different. I'm a different guy. I'm different.
Yeah, that guy got to say something about his job, and now I don't. I want to say something about my job.
Dude, have you ever told the crowd that it's not? I've seen guys go, okay, I know you guys are all fired up. This is really nice, but that's not what I do. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to any of you.
Right.
I'm going to talk to you and tell stories, but we're not going to. I won't need any information moving forward. So let's just go.
I just understand, like, for a lot of comics nowadays, it's a lot harder.
Yeah.
I'm not doing as much stand up now.
Yeah.
I should do more, but I'm not gonna do crowd work.
Well, the crowd work thing now too, especially that because there was a way I used to do it. The way I used to work the crowd is kind of works in with the show, but so many people do crowd work now that everybody in front of you does crowd work. Everyone does.
Yeah.
Like the opener does, and the MC, and the guest spot. By the time I get up there, 4 guys have done crowd work.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's ridiculous.
And I'm like, well, now so what I'll do is I'll piggyback off some of their stuff, but I won't do.
Right.
I won't get that into it. I'll piggyback into an act, and sometimes I
right.
like to guide them into saying something that leads me to an act, so it looks like I'm. I just said, hey, grocery store. It's funny. You should. You know what I mean?
Right.
I always like to put that facade out. So
well, that's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's taking a lemon and making lemonade out of
right,
it.
right.
And you're not asking them again. It's like it drives me batty when somebody goes, "Hey guys, ever see this TV show?" And then they name a TV show.
Yeah.
And what if no one's seen it?
Right.
You're gonna explain it anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, there's this TV show called Pit Bulls and Parolees, and what happens is,
right,
and if you haven't seen it, here's what happens. Because you gotta, it's not like everybody's gonna, raise their hand.
Right.
Hey, have you guys seen the show? And you all have.
Everyone have. Oh, good.
Okay. So I don't need to tell you what it's about, but I'm gonna go in. Like that's gonna throw you off.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Why are you asking questions of people you just want to listen?
I know.
You just want them to listen to you.
Right.
Why are you asking questions?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Unless you want answers.
Right.
But you're not a teacher.
Well, be careful what you ask for. It's a simple, you know what I mean?
Right.
You never know. You put that's like a mistake. You ever seen a comic give someone in the crowd the microphone?
Yes.
It's the dumbest thing ever. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. You know what I mean? It's your one fail safe. You can't lose.
Right.
You can't
right.
Let's see what you can. Now you're screwed.
Yeah. You want to hold it?
Yeah.
Because then you can bring it back to you, and it can be funny.
Yeah.
But you give it to them.
And then you dictate the conversation, too.
Yeah,
you cut them off. Don't give them fucking,
Yeah.
I can't believe I've seen 3 comics do it. 3.
Yeah.
And it's just,
it doesn't work.
It never works.
Yeah.
Always backfires every single time.
What do? You want to tell a joke? Now, Paul Mercurio does, like, shows where he is mic'd, and he gives people a mic, but you hear him, and these people are talking on the mic.
I kind of like that.
So
That's
he's
cool.
wearing like a lav, and he's asking them questions.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the show I just described to you, the late night show, but you're standing up.
Oh, they're standing
so
up.
there's people up on stage, and he's talking to them. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So that,
and then he's got that down. That's his style. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then it's cool. That's the thing, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, he's not like nobody's booking, crowd work guys in front of him.
Right.
Like that would be,
it would be ridiculous. No, that's something.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, yes. But sometimes they don't know. It's so many. I've been to open mics where they work crowd work the whole time, and I'm like, all these guys. Why are you working the crowd on open mic night?
Right. You're trying. Yeah.
This is where you should be honing something.
Yeah. Or are you trying to discover something because you're not going to.
Yeah. And sometimes, a lot of the
if somebody says they're a scientist, are you going to come up with a scientist bit?
Yeah, you're working on, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't understand the mentality. Sometimes they just want to go up there and kill. They have the one room they do once a week, and they kill for 8 minutes, and that's good enough for them. That's and you're like, all right, well, let's get it up for Tom, man. Yeah. Okay.
I used to. I remember you'd be working these rooms, and you'd have like a couple of tables, maybe, and like the comics would, whatever. You'd be outside or something, and you're like, hey, how is it in there? Well, there's 8 people, but they're really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Give me 100 assholes, please. I don't care.
What about 8 nice people?
I'm glad that they're there.
Looking at you going,
because everyone else
trying.
isn't here. But yeah, that's great. But God damn it, we got to get past this, everybody. But that's what you go through.
Yeah.
But I always hated that. And but they're really nice. Well, that doesn't help. That doesn't help you because you're terrible.
Yeah.
I've seen your act.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
Nice for you. That's not great at all.
If nobody's telling you that you're awful, then
that is nice. or is it? Or is it?
They're going to raise me up on their shoulders.
Yeah. Well, you better. All of these people are about to orgasm the second I walk on that stage.
If they were nice to you, Jesus Christ, they're gonna throw fucking gold nuggets at me.
Oh my God! Brilliant!
Is there anyone better?
No.
Who's next?
I can die now.
It just keeps getting better. I can die now.
Oh, that's so fucking funny. All right, let's wrap this up. I'm almost out of battery power.
All right,
that's an hour. Is it good for you? Are you reasonable?
Yeah, I'm your pal.
All right,
please tell the story about your younger brother who
all right
came home from the hospital.
Came in from the hospital when my
newborn.
My newborn. My brother Mike and I were brothers, and my mom had a third child. And his name
how old were you guys when that happened?
Oh gosh, I can't remember. Like, Mike is 2 years younger than me, so this is 59. Glenn had to be 56. Glenn's got to be 56. So I'm probably 5. I'm probably 5, and he's 3-ish, around there-ish.
Okay.
I think we're 5 and 3.
I didn't realize you guys were that young, but okay.
I would think it's around there, maybe 6 and 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Because there were 2 more kids after that.
Right.
Right. Because then Andy, I'll explain. It was me, Mike, and then my mom had Andy.
Yeah.
So we have a brother, Andy. We're like, yay, Andy. So she brings home Andy. We're playing with Andy. We're little kids. We have a little brother named Andy. We're so excited. Then one day she comes home. She sits down, looks at it, and goes, hey, boys, I want you to know we have to change Andy's name.
What was Andy's middle name?
His name was Steven.
Okay.
So his name was Andrew Steven Schmidt. The initials were ASS. Ass. So my mom, after a while, realized, oh my God, I can't do this. This is a terrible thing to do with my son. So we're going to change his name. So she comes and tells us, little boys, hey, this is your brother, Glenn. And we go, well, where's Andy? And she goes, no, this is Andy, but we changed his name to Glenn now. And then Mike was like, but Andy's coming back? We couldn't register. It just never registered with us. So because of that, we were afraid of Glenn.
Really?
Yeah, we stayed away from him for a while, Plus, then as time went by, he was the middle child, which made things even worse, because then it was that scenario. But then when she had Andy quickly after that, because she was only going to have 3 kids, from what my mom tells me.
Yeah.
When she had Andy, and she had to change it to Glenn, we made her promise she'd have another boy and name him Andy. So she said, okay. And then they had another kid. It was a boy. She named him Andy.
But he didn't have the middle name Steven.
No, it was now Eric. He's my brother's uncle's name. So Andy is the brother. So now my mom, we have 4 kids.
Yeah.
And then my Scott was an accident, the last one.
Right.
And then my mom was like, told my dad, you got to go have that thing done.
Yeah.
And he had it done, and that was it. So I had the 5
Wow,
brothers.
they had it done back then, huh?
Yeah. This had to be late 70s.
You know what my dad did instead of that?
What?
He died. Yeah.
Well, that'll cut it off.
After the 5th kid, he just died. I was the youngest.
Were you really?
Yeah, I was the straw.
How old were you?
That didn't stir the drink, broke the camel's back.
That was too much of a surprise for him?
Yeah. Yeah, he died a couple of weeks before my 2nd birthday.
Oh, my God, dude. I'm sorry to hear that.
So he just,
He was like, fuck this.
He had 23 months of, he was like, whew, I can't do this anymore.
5 kids was a mistake.
They said this was his last thing. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. I gotta get out of here.
I didn't think they did vasectomies back then. So anyway.
Yeah, they did in the whenever it was 75-ish.
Okay. Yeah.
So, all right, man. Right to the camera. Whatever you want to plug. Socials. We didn't even mention the show. I don't know if you want to get on that.
Yeah. Well, I host the live BattleBots Destructathon show here in Las Vegas, and that's usually a Wednesday through Sundays. So come on out and see that. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun, and every show is different. It is, it's a gas, man. If you've never seen BattleBots live, this is a great opportunity. So on Instagram, I'm Bil Dwyer with 1 L. I'm also on Instagram, battlebots.bill. If you want to send a picture
stuff
of me and you at the BattleBots at the arena.
Yeah, and tag him.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'll take a picture with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll listen to your stories.
You will.
I will.
I will. I'm not going to sit down, but I'm going to listen to your stories.
I'm glad people are there, so I'll listen to you.
You'll get a lot of 90-second stories at the next taping. People be
great. Great. These people made an effort to come out.
Yeah, I saw your podcast. Thanks. So just tell you a quick story.
Yeah. And then they know. Oh, that'd be great.
All right, and we got to go 90
yeah.
seconds. Anyway, thanks. See you later. Got to go. Thank you, man.
It, but I just
all day long. This is the best night ever. People just keep coming through. 90-second stories. All right, brother. Thanks for doing this. I appreciate it.
All right.
You're still watching? That's amazing. Nobody does that. Nobody, but you did. That means you want more. Pick one of these clips. Go for it. I dare you. Hey, also follow one of those social media thingies.